This is Bassin' for Life, and my name's Mark, and I'm trying to find a new way to live. I'm out here fishing in Florida. I'm on vacation down here with my buddy, and we're doing a lot of fishing, and I'm realizing that I'd fallen in the water. And this is something I've done more than I like to admit, but it happens, you know. And there was times when I would just put myself down about something like that, and I would just, you know, I would be all depressed, and I would think, you know, you're so stupid, Mark. Why'd you go and do that, you know? But I've really learned that I'm human. You know, I make mistakes, and getting on myself and beating on myself doesn't really help anything. I mean, I got to be able to look at stuff I do and forgive myself. I mean, this was more of an accident than anything else. But you know, in my thinking, I could beat myself up over something like that, and that's one of the things a lot of addicts have trouble with is, you know, self-defeating behaviors. And I've realized that, you know, if you want to stay clean, you have to be able to you know, look at yourself as a human being. You make mistakes, just like people around you make mistakes. So, you know, when you make your mistakes, don't be afraid to apologize, if it's, you know, especially if it hurts someone. Don't be afraid to apologize, and you know, go right back to being a human being and a normal person again, and you'll have a much better time at it. That's what I'm saying. So we're down here fishing in Headwaters, and of course I fall in the water, and then I got to put this. I had rain gear. So I put my rain gear on so the fish wasn't, you know, the trip wasn't ruined. I had to take all my clothes off and put my rain gear on so the fish, you know, the trip wasn't ruined. But, you know, we still fished, and we caught a lot of fish that day. I mean, the numbers were there, it's just not the size. The water temperature was, you know, we were just on a warming spell from cold water, so there was a lot of bucks moving up to shore, so that's what we were catching, a lot of bucks, you know, hoping that we get that one big one. So, I mean, let's see if we can, or let's see if we did get that big one. Why don't you guys check it out, and let's watch a video and have some fun. All right, let's go. That ain't the cast. Well, maybe it is. Man, right on top of them. Feels like a good one. Stay down, buddy. Yeah, ain't that good. Man, they do hit hard, don't they?
Yeah, they do. The little guys, you know.
I'm playing with you, buddy. Get in here. There's another one just like Scott's. All right. Number one for me. Spinnerbait. Tell you, at Headwaters, if you come to Headwaters, bring a white spinnerbait with a gold blade. Gold willow leaf blades. Willow leaves help you get through the grass a lot better. And they just seem to hit it. Reaction strike. If they're not hitting good, a reaction strike's the best way to go.
You're his girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Beef?
Alright, it was deep. It was in it, but not deep in it. Alright, now it's shallow again. Where's the channel? Oh, the channel's right in front of me. That's right there. Alright. Oh, it's a little better. It's not much, but a little. Okay. Another chatterbait fish. Chatterbait bite is on today, guys. That one's like a little better than the last one I caught. Not much, but still, it's a bass. There you go.
Catfish? Look at the catfish. Oh, it's tail hooker? What the hell happened?
He snagged it. Is it a catfish or a mudfish? It's a mudfish.
Yeah, mudfish.
Ah. Is that the one I put the heavier line on? It is, ain't it?
I don't know, but he's got teeth.
Pliers right here.
What that? You're gonna ruin my line.
They call them mudfish here, but it's actually a lingcod. The actual name from him. There you go. Go that thing.
Oh, gee, man. My tail, my spinnerbait.
Is that my good one?
How do you know?
Oh my god, hope you can fix that.
I mean, I guess they could be anywhere.
Yeah, we're back in 6 foot. Yeah, I told you to challenge. Here we go.
Fishy?
Fish on. Number 7. Keep my head. You're not getting ahead of me.
No, that's number 8.
He's very, very small.
Look how skinny he is. What the hell is wrong with him?
This guy's sickly, I think. I don't know. Either that or he's been building beds and trying to get somebody in and not eating or something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's something wrong with
Oh,
that
he's
guy.
bread still on the belly.
He ain't eating the fucking week.
Doesn't look at it. He's very skinny fish. No wonder he hit my stuff.
Very big though.
Well, Scott's got another one on a spinnerbait, and he's pulling ahead of me again. And it's not very big. They're all the same size. It's terrible. But it is a spinnerbait fish. We haven't.
Why you got my screen on the chart? Busy?
That didn't take long.
Better one?
Yeah, a little bit. Not really. Oh, that thing. You wanted that, huh?
On the crankbait?
Yeah. Pick up a crankbait.
Got all red spots on his stomach.
Oh yeah, he's sitting there right on the edge. These guys are all in the spawning mode. Oh, he got the whole thing in him sideways here. He'll be alright. A little bit in the tongue, but it's the meaty part of the tongue.
Yeah, he's got red all over his
So we're fishing a canal. Of course, it's deep in the middle, but there's humps on both sides of it where it's really shallow, and on the one side where I threw this crankbait, it's like 5-6 feet, and this is a square bill, so it goes right in there, and he hit it right where the hump is. So they're sitting there in the shallow stuff, making eggs, making nests, and obviously feeding on anything that comes by. All right, here's my first crankbait fish of the day. There we go, another crankbait fish. Uh-oh, they're hard to get in sometimes. Hey, there's the best one yet, I think. Close to it.
Stop that. You're not touching
Ooh,
it.
well, he's barely hooked, but it's about 2.5.
Well, he's got lots of hooks in him.
Sexy shad again. Strikes again. Tends to be the best color here. Something with a white, something with some white in it. Something just shows up. They just need to see it, really. Another Headwaters bass. All right, well, that was an interesting day fishing. Like I said, we got the numbers. We really did catch a lot of fish, and my fish trip was not ruined because I fell in the water. I always have some extra rain gear, you know, just if somebody's with me or whatever and it starts raining, you know, I can give them some clothes because, you know, it really is a miserable trip if you're all wet and cold and everything. And I hate to see somebody, you know, go out there fishing with me and just be miserable about it. So I always carry extra. And carrying that extra is something really great because I used to be able to, you know, I would beat myself up over something like that. I would, you know, be calling myself names. I would have some bad self-talk coming out of my mouth and, well, not out of my mouth, but in my head, you know. And I could just, like, get totally depressed and, you know, beat on myself the whole time I was out there and not have any fun. But then I realized that, you know, I'm human, you know. Humanity is something that is something that you have to strive to be a human being, you know, to survive in humanity and realize that people around you are not perfect, you're not perfect, and, you know, that things will get better, you know. You don't have to dwell on some little mistake that you made because everybody makes mistakes and everybody has a bad day, but we're human, so we can get by, we can get through it, and we can, you know, survive to the next day. And hopefully you can survive without using over something like that, because using does not help it get any better. And then then you really start beating yourself up, and it turns into a, you know, a bad situation. You keep spiraling out of control. So don't be afraid to forgive yourself and realize that we're just human beings, man, and we're out here trying to have some fun, you know, trying to live our lives. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.